My name is Tim Zalabak. Good to be here with you all today. Let's thank our sponsors before we get this going. People's Bank and Trust, where they put people first, and Landmark of Taylorville. You always do better at Landmark. I got the Christian County CEO students in my studio today. We've had awesome conversations. We're learning the tricks of the radio trade. We're talking business today, and it's been really fun to have them in the studio. I'll go down the line right here. We have Brock Darty in my seat to my far left, Olivia Woodward, then Emma Althoff, and Ella Moreland. So it's really fun to have all you guys in today. And we were talking CEO program, and it's hard to address all for you. So we'll start with Brock. What got you inspired? What got you started with the Christian County CEO program?
So what I was inspired was that it was really, when they were explaining it, it sounded like they were having the students run this show. And I really like that, just having kids do what they want to do and just learn some experience from their own knowledge and not have somebody teach it. That's what really got me into it.
Totally. That was one of the big things we were talking about. You guys run the show a little bit over there. I mean, a lot of things, it's your decision. You guys are the business managers of these projects. So Olivia, take it from here. What got you inspired?
What inspired me was basically just getting outside of the classroom and having those opportunities to learn life skills and, business aspects, and to be able to run like ourselves, do things that not all students have the opportunity to do. And also all the kids who told us about this program, they were all so uplifting, and it was such a great, they only had good things to say. And that's honestly what really pushed me. I have my own business right now. So that was kind of a deciding factor too. They all pushed me and they're like, hey, you need to do this. So I think that the opportunity and as a whole was just something that I wanted to take up. It's a great opportunity, and it's been so awesome so far.
That's really awesome.
Yeah, I have always been interested in the business side of things, but I really had no idea how a business was actually ran. So after hearing last year's class come and speak to us, I knew that I wanted to do it because I loved the different dynamic of the class. I liked how the students ran it, and they had nothing but good things to say, just like Olivia said. So
awesome. So a lot of words from past CEO students that really got you guys started.
Yeah, kind of going off of what they said. We had our last year's guidance counselor speak to us, and I think that that's what really made me think that I wanted to check it out. So I went, and she just spoke so good about the CEO program. Sure. It just was really lifting it up. And then so we went and sat, and we got to watch last year's class work. And like what Brock said, I just thought it was awesome that the kids were kind of running the show, and, it's just different, and it's super awesome. I love it so far. It's been great.
It sounds really awesome. So let's talk your daily regimen over there with the Christian County CEO program. You guys step in the day. Is this a daily task for you all?
Yes,
it is.
Every day you guys are working towards a goal. And who's running it all? It's Neil Hohenstein.
Mm-hmm. Yes, so he makes an agenda for us every day, which I'm going to be taking over here in a couple of weeks. I'll be assigning people which day they can make an agenda, but we work off of those every day, so we get a lot done normally. Normally, some days it's a little less productive. But.
Yeah.
So we talked about you guys are leading a lot of this, but at the end of the day, you guys said something really interesting to me over the break. Is you guys are talked to like professionals. You're not students when it comes to the CEO program. Talk to me about this.
Yeah, it definitely feels different. I think in the beginning, Neil said that he wants us to feel like business partners. We don't want to feel below him. He kind of treats us like equals, and we get to make the decisions for our businesses together and, make a motion and decide things together more than just him telling us what to do. But he does lead us every morning. He starts us off, like she said, with the agenda and everything, and he's been super awesome leading us and getting us where we need to go, taking us on tours. But yeah, it's been super fun.
It's good to have someone there to get everything directed in one way, but then you guys can really take it from there. Olivia, you said you have a little business started already. Can you tell us about that?
Yes, so I have my own candle business where I make candles and wax melts, and basically I started this during COVID. My grandma had started this business herself, probably 10, 20 years ago, and she introduced it to me. I had made candles with her for quite some time, and then over COVID, I was a busybody, so I had to fill my time with something. So candles it was, and I ended up just selling them online, and they ended up being a hit. And I will actually be at Chili Fest as well, selling candles and wax melts and all the good stuff. So yeah, it's been good, and I am looking forward to expanding this and being able to use the skills that we learned from CEO to help me better my skills for my own business too.
Totally. Well, congratulations
Thank
to you getting your
you.
business started. That's huge.
Thank you.
You know, for the other CEO students, you guys are all within that mind, right? You guys all kind of want to start your own businesses a little bit, I'm sure. You see Olivia do it here. What does it mean to see Olivia start her own business here? And she's in the same program as you guys. I mean, this is awesome.
I think that's awesome that we have somebody that's like same age,
Sure.
doing their own business and making money off of that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think
for
it's
sure.
amazing that she's already experienced in that area and she knows what it's like to run a business already.
Sure.
Yes.
So.
She definitely brings a
Yeah.
lot to the table too. So
I'm sure.
Yes, she does. She's awesome.
I'm sure. But you guys are all doing it already, it seems, with the CEO program. With Chili Fest, I'd love to talk about Chili Fest a little bit because I want to know each and every one of your guys' responsibilities throughout all this, because I'm sure there is a lot of planning to do while trying to get, just a tent out there. You got to make calls for one. So
Yeah.
you guys
Yeah.
doing all that? You guys making the calls?
Yep.
Mhm.
Yep.
Yep,
So-
for sure. We've definitely had to take part and assign jobs. We have multiple different committees. We probably
Yes.
have about like 5 different groups where we had like, we had a marketing, we have a resource manager, we have a human resources, we had supplies, we had all of the above. So anything you could think of, we did. We made Google Sheets, we made calendars, we made everything to make sure that everything was taken care of. We have we just assigned things
Yeah.
out basically and just had to make sure everything was getting taken care of. We even have a guy who had to take an 8-hour course for our food management license.
Yes.
And
We
Surf
love
Safe. Was it Surf Safe?
I'm not
Okay,
even
that was
sure.
nice.
Like, I feel for him though. And
yeah,
all that
he really
aspect.
took
He's
hold
great.
of that.
Yep.
So.
That was
So-
one of the CEO students. That
Yes,
did
his
this.
name
Yes.
is Jordan. He's
Yep.
awesome.
Jordan.
Love Jordan for that.
Yeah.
That's just something that comes with business,
Yeah,
right? Someone's got to be
exactly.
certified for that
Yes.
aspect.
Yes.
You guys are learning that. And,
Yes.
You guys find that all the time, learning something new every day.
Oh,
It is
every
a
day.
learning curve,
Every
yeah.
day.
every
Yes.
single day.
Whenever
Things
you
that you
think
would
you have
never-
something done, you don't actually.
Yeah.
You have like 4 other hoops to jump through until
Yes.
it's done. So
Things you'd never think about. just
Exactly.
Pop up.
Have to make sure the
You
small
have to be able to roll with the punches though. you know?
yeah,
Sure.
Yeah.
yeah.
You said there's like 4 to 5 different, groups from marketing to supply. Are
Mhm.
there special people designated to those, or is everyone involved in every aspect?
Yes, people
Yes.
have their own committees that
Okay.
we separated into to get work done for the Johnny Apple CEO business, and we would we would talk together, and then we'd separate into our groups, figure things out, and then come back together
Yes.
and just update each other on what we did.
Cool.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
To wrap this up, let's
Yeah.
go down the line. Let's say what each a part of your part was in the Chili Fest. What section were you in?
I was in the resources
Cool.
and just trying to figure out what items we need to have for Chili Fest and just brainstorm and just figure out everything that we need.
Important. All right.
Yeah. Emma and I were both like in the supplies and organization and like resources. So we basically just made sure that we had all of the supplies that we needed. Brock was also in there with us, and we just made sheets, made sure that we had everything figured out, all of the supplies. We organized our tent, basically how we wanted it set up and all that.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah,
Go
we
on.
had like a little mock day. So we had like some of our
Mhm.
CEO board members come in and like try the apples, and we set up like Apple Square with my iPad. So I'm going to be like running like the cash register type aspect of it at the actual business, but it's really cool.
Yeah.
Mel?
yeah, I was and am part of the marketing committee. So we made flyers to put out. We made Instagram posts, TikToks. Just all kinds of different marketing parts of it.
So I got some people from all different aspects of the Chili Fest cooperation here. That's
Yeah.
really awesome,
Oh, yeah.
guys, and really cool to hear about marketing. Good to hear about supply and treasury a little bit. You'll be taking care of the funds there, so
Yeah.
that's really awesome. This is the Christian County CEO students right now. It's been a really fun time to have them in today. It's Brock Darty here on my far left, Olivia Woodward, Emma Althoff, and Ella Moreland. We're gonna be right back here after our short little break here on the WTIM Morning Show.
Your information station, WTIM.
If you're like most people, finding extra money for your savings just doesn't happen. This is Leah Steckemeyer at People's Bank and Trust, and we have the solution you've been looking for. Sign up for our Save by Spending Roundup program, and we'll round up your purchases to the next dollar, then transfer that change to your savings account. It's as easy as shop, enjoy, and save. Start saving for the things you really want with our Save by Spending Roundup program. Call 888-PBT-1954 and let us put you and your savings first. People's Bank and Trust, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Greatness doesn't happen overnight. It takes time, focus, and dedication. At Shelter Insurance, we understand that. Because we put in the hard work and dedication for decades. And that commitment is paid off with award-winning customer service for your auto, home, and life insurance.
See me, Harold Phillips, your shelter insurance agent on the east side of the Taylorville Square, or click my icon at TaylorvilleDailyNews.com.
Your Christian County Health Department is always looking for a healthier future and is happy to announce a new program for children and adults who can't afford eyeglasses. Just call them for an appointment to see if you qualify. Their number is 217-824-4113. That's 824-4113. At your appointment, bring your prescription from any optical provider and see if you qualify for no-cost eyewear based on insurance. With kids going back to school, their vision is crucial for learning. So call the Christian County Health Department now for your optical qualification appointment. 824-4113.
This is Randall J. Miller, president of the Miller Media Group. We're proud to bring you another Business of the Month spotlight to recognize an area business for their contributions to their town's employment and community service.
The Miller Media Group has named Taylorville Home Source Design Center on East Park as its Business of the Month. Owner Rick White, a Taylorville native, came back to town after living in Florida for many years. He and wife Kathy opened Taylorville Home Source on West Spresser almost 19 years ago. They moved to a larger location just under 3 years ago, offering Taylorville and South Central Illinois a greatly expanded selection of in-stock product. They also do in-house design for every customer.
We at the Miller Media Group take this time to recognize this local business as our Business of the Month. And we hope you'll use this business and other local businesses that keep our economy going every day. Spending dollars local makes sense.
Find out about available lots for lease at Hillcrest Park or Bailey Park in Taylorville for you to become a member of either mobile home community by clicking their icon on TaylorvilleDailyNews.com. Hillcrest Park or Bailey Park in Taylorville.
The Shelby County Economic Development Corporation aims to foster, promote, and stimulate economic development. They're here to help your business grow. Find out more on the Shelby County Economic Development Corporation by clicking their icon at TaylorvilleDailyNews.com.
Your information station, WTIM.
Welcome back to the WTIM Morning Show. I'm your host, Tim Zalabak. Joining me today are the Christian County CEO students. Been really awesome learning all about their program and their Johnny Apple CEO tent that's going to be out at the Chili Fest this week. I'm excited to have it. We have Brock Darty to my far left, Olivia Woodward, Emma Althoff, and Ella Moreland, all parts of the CEO program of Christian County. Really good to have all you in today.
Yeah,
Thank
it's
you
been
for
awesome.
having us. It's been fun.
It's been a fun one. We've been trying to learn some things about business, radio, and we're just going to keep talking about the CEO program. So I'm really interested in it. Let's keep going on Chili Fest a little bit. You guys got a tent already set, not already set up out there, but you guys are set for it. You guys expecting to have some traffic to the tent?
We are really hoping for it. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
We've been pushing out different Instagram posts, trying to let people know
Sure.
to come out and see us. I think that it's going to be a success. I think that it's
Yes,
going to be awesome.
I agree.
It's going
I
to
think
fall
that-
big on the
yeah.
marketing side of things.
For sure. The
Yeah.
crowd that they
Yeah.
pull, there's going to be a lot of people there in general too. So I think that hopefully we'll get all those people who are a little hungry for some caramel
yeah.
apples and donuts and
'Cause who
get it
doesn't?
rolling. Yeah.
Yeah, we actually made positions dedicated to just roaming around Chili
Mhm.
Fest and advertising for our tent.
Yeah.
Yes.
So
Handing
we're
out
hoping that
flyers.
kind of helps a little bit to get people to our tent.
Yeah.
But
This year's supposed to be the biggest record for people coming.
It
yeah,
is.
tons
Oh,
of vendors, so
yes.
should be a lot of foot traffic.
Yes.
Like 100 vendors at this
Yes.
point, guys.
Yeah.
139 right now, I'm pretty sure.
Wow.
So crazy, right? Yeah. So that's exciting though.
It is
Hopefully
very
we'll have a great
exciting.
turnout and
Yeah.
that'll be a good attraction,
Huge for the city of Taylorville. Also huge for the CEO program. You guys are going to
Yes.
get a lot of eyes on you. People are probably going to be asking a lot of questions. Same ones
Yes,
I'm
for
asking
sure.
right now. But it's going to be good for you guys, and you guys are going to see what business can take advantage of, because this is huge for the town. 139 vendors. The surrounding businesses on the square will probably have their doors open,
Mhm.
and it's just a good opportunity for everyone. You guys said you got donuts and caramel apples. What's special with the caramel apples? Different toppings or something?
Ooh, there's
Yes.
some really good toppings that we have. We have M&Ms, we have peanuts, we have chocolate chips, we have
Peanut butter
toffee.
chips. Mhm.
Yeah, peanut butter chips, super good. When we had our test day, I was just
It was so good.
I ate a whole bowl. It was
They
super
were
good.
very good.
Yeah,
Several
I
bowls.
just,
Yeah.
Yeah, the uniqueness about our caramel apples too is that they're not like your traditional on a stick. They're cut
Right.
up and in a bowl, so it's kind of like a walking taco style. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
that's also super convenient, for the Chili Fest
Yes.
atmosphere and stuff like that. So that's what we're also really excited to see, how that turns out.
Yeah.
you just set yourself apart from the competition.
Exactly.
You just changed the game of caramel apples.
Yes.
That's really
Yeah.
awesome. Was that an idea you guys had together, or is that
It was something that we kind of put together.
Yeah.
Somebody had been kind of inspired by something that they had seen, I believe, at like a past fair or
Pumpkin patch.
Pumpkin patch,
too.
yeah. So we kind of had insights to that, and we figured that would roll well with what we're doing.
Sure.
Right.
Brock, you handle a little bit of the supply side. What did it take to get all the materials necessary?
It took a lot of phone calls and just a lot of trying to figure out what can we get at this very moment and what can we get later, and will it be able to be here before some Chili Fest?
Yes.
Sure. And working within a budget, I'm sure I'm sure there's a budget treasury. Someone runs that department?
Yep. That was one of our committees. We have a couple different people in charge of all of the money. So
And funds made from Chili Fest going back into the CEO program.
Yep.
Yeah.
What is that going to fund? What kind of stuff is that going to help you guys out with?
So right now we're kind of just trying to deposit everything into like a savings account for our businesses later, because we each get like a share of how much money we make to start our own business. So we're hoping that we do well so that we can have some money to start our own thing. So.
Yeah.
You guys might have mentioned that. That's a big thing I want to definitely circle back around to for our last couple of minutes here. The money back into the fund will go towards helping the CEO students, which is a huge point to reach at the very end. Makes you guys work harder.
Yes.
And tell me what that means to be involved in a program that's already investing in your future. Let's go down the line. Already investing in you.
I think it's great that they're already getting invested into it, which I think, something that we need more, and just fantastic just to have.
Totally.
Yeah, I agree. It's an awesome opportunity. And I think that the fact that the students have the opportunity to be able to work and then get that money back to start their business is definitely like a key factor in, the whole CEO in itself.
Yeah, I agree. I think it's a really unique opportunity that you're really not going to get anywhere else. So I'm really thankful for this class, but I also think it works as an incentive for us a little bit. So keeps people working hard. So
Yeah. Along with everybody else, I just think it's great. And I remember after the orientation dinner, my mom was talking to me and she was like, I just wish that I could go back into high school and I wish I could do this program because it's amazing. I mean, they believe in you, and everybody in the board is awesome too.
Mm-hmm. We have great people to look up to for
We
sure.
really
do. Yeah.
That's huge. Yeah,
Yes.
I really haven't heard something like this before
Yes.
at a high school, and really cool you guys are taking advantage of this. All of you, really thank you so much for taking the time being in here with me today.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you.
Absolutely. One more time down the line, it was Brock Daugherty to my left, Olivia Woodward, Emma Althoff, and Ella Moreland. We thank all of them for being in here with us today. My name is Tim Zalabak. You've been listening to the WTIM Morning Show.
Your information station, WTIM.
The Big 870 WTIM Assumption Taylorville, 96.1 W241 CF Taylorville, 107.5 W298 CD Shelbyville, 107.9 W300 EH Payne and Nokomis.
It's a question for House Republicans on this morning after Kevin McCarthy got the boot, leaving Republicans to cast about for a new Speaker of the House.
After the meeting, several GOP lawmakers confirmed that Kevin McCarthy will not run for Speaker again following his historic ouster. In an unprecedented move, the House voted 216 to 210 to approve a motion to vacate the chair and remove McCarthy as Speaker of the House. Led by Congressman Matt Gaetz from Florida, 8 Republicans joined Democrats in backing the motion. The House is paralyzed until it elects a new Speaker. There is no clear successor to McCarthy. Congressman Patrick McHenry, the Republican from North Carolina, will serve in the position until a new Speaker is chosen. Edwin Mora, Washington.
And White House correspondent Greg Clugston with the view from the other end of Pennsylvania Avenue.
Without addressing the messy internal politics facing House Republicans, White House Press Secretary Karine Jean-Pierre said President Biden hopes the House will quickly elect a speaker. Once that happens, she said, he looks forward to working together with them.
A vote on McCarthy's successor, whoever that could be, is possible for a week from today. Police in Baltimore looking for a suspect or suspects opened fire last night on the campus of Morgan State University.
This morning, the entire city of Baltimore's heart aches for the Morgan community, for these victims and their